Sex, porn, love addiction is all about self-soothing to manage your emotions. It got set up back in the childhood development years. It's just not about sex. It's not about porn. It's all about the repeated use has set up the physiology to crave those dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, self-manufactured drugs in the body. It's impacting women, men, children aged 10 to 75 across all the age ranges, the sexes, the cultures, the professions. It increased exponentially during COVID lockdown and impacting so many lives. The Kairos Center has created the first online comprehensive sex, porn, love addiction. It's a video on demand recovery program which you can access from anywhere in the world and begin to see identifiable changes just within 6 weeks of beginning this weekly program. Kairos means your appointed time. Isn't it your time to reclaim your life? Bring color back to life without shame. Click the link below and begin your journey. You owe it to yourself and to others. How can we limit the missing each other, the misinterpretation, the misunderstanding, because of the way our brain is filtering what we are hearing? And of course it gets really worse when we are in repeated conflict with each other. We are now in a place of defend and attack, defend ourselves and attack to protect ourselves. When somebody speaks, when the other person speaks, often the filter will be working really fast to say, is that a compliment? Is that an endearment? Is that an attack? And it's like the drawbridge of the castle goes down. The portcullis goes down. And we now make sure we carefully filter what the other person is saying before we allow it access. And if we get a hint, and of course they don't get the benefit of the doubt, if our filters are set up to protect ourselves, then we will hear a message that sounds like an attack. And fewer endearments are coming through. And it's down with the portcullis, with the gate, to protect ourselves, and then we get ready to attack through the chink in the gate by shooting arrows back at the other person. And that repeated process going on over months and years is doing a lot of damage to the couple, to the individual, to the relationship. Until so often you start to reflect on the fact that you've got more down tool times, as I call it, than you have good memory building, good outcomes. And of course, something's going to whisper to you, we might need to go our separate ways, including the grass is greener on the other side. Why am I putting up with this? I don't need to put up with this. Well, before you make a decision to exit, let's help you, not the other person. Let's help you to improve effective communication, because you're still going to take you into any new relationship. So why don't we just do some work on you right now? No matter what your decision's going to be in the future about us, we want to tighten up the hub in the middle of the bicycle wheel so that you have more effective, positive outcomes, better spoke issues, resolution. That you can go after those spoke issues more effectively and see better outcomes. What I'm wanting to offer is not me as a referee in couples conflicts. It's not me as a mediator in couples conflicts, but it's actually to come and equip you with the skills to negotiate through the terrain of communication more effectively and start to experience better outcomes with some new tools. We may have to begin to think outside of the box. What do I mean by thinking outside of the box? Let's do a practical exercise. Sometimes I miss this one out when I'm working with clients, but let's go back to it. It's called the 9 dots exercise, and you're going to see it in your workbook. Think about what I've just said. As you try and do the 9 dots exercise, there's something about thinking outside of the box in order to achieve the outcome with the 9 dots exercise. So you're going to see the instructions in there where you need to draw 4 straight lines without taking your pen or pencil off the sheet. So they must be continuous from wherever you left off, and you must make sure that the line has gone through every one of those dots by the time you've finished. And just 4 lines only to have gone through all 9 dots. You may have just one set of 9 dots on your sheet, but just get a scrap piece of paper and have a number of goes. Keep going, keep trying. Pause the video here, and each of you follow the instructions of the 9 dots and have a go. Send me a message. It's time to get your relationship back onto a better footing for your future. Let's do some work without shame and bring colour back to life. Send the email, send the message to me, Gary McFarlane, at the Kairos Centre, and let's begin to reclaim your quality of life.